What's good, boys? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Well, obviously, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, we are going to do a random topic episode today because you know what? We really just haven't had a really good conversation piece. I mean, obviously, we talk sports. Those are good conversation pieces, but just broadening our horizons in a sense, you know.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a little bit more of a regular conversation and just say some normal things that everybody can relate to.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because the thing is, like, not everybody wants to hear just straight sports and music all the time. You gotta switch it up a little bit.
Gotta switch stuff up, man.
Definitely. Well, first question that I got on the agenda is, would you say there are more perks or cons to social media?
Why don't you start us?
I would say the reason why I would go with more perks is just because social media has opened up just multiple different platforms where you can connect with new people, because nowadays, I've said it in previous podcasts, it's all about who you know. And if you can really get to know these people through social media and then with the actual human interaction, that could go a long way. But in today's society, most people have their first encounter with somebody on social media. I think that's safe to say that most people have their first interaction with someone on social media.
Like you can't necessarily use it as, I mean, people use it like it's like they'll use Twitter and all these apps like it's the newspaper. Like they'll wake up and it's the first thing they're doing every morning is checking the feed, seeing what's up with it. Like, to do it like that, I mean, that's a little excessive. Like, basing it, is everything going on that's on there that important to, like, what you're doing? I mean, but like you said, if you can make connections, like if you make connections through it like I have, like we've done with this podcast already.
It's a positive way.
Yeah, it's definitely a positive.
It can put you in contact with people you would never be able to have conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think one of the big pros is to it, like just networking in general. Like it's so much easier to just get a hold of people in general now through social media, DM, anything like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's all one con. That's a big thing. I feel like when you say Twitter, I hear a lot of people say like Twitter, or you see those things all the time. Like Twitter teaches us more than I learned in school, like about life hacks or like just regular real life stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But
are you believing everything?
Yeah. It's like everything you see on there though, because all of it's not.
I think
the broom thing, bro. NASA never said anything about a broom standing up. Someone just made that up and it
blew up. Yeah.
You can do it right
now.
now.
It's entertainment, bro. It doesn't matter if it's what is true and what's not. If it's appealing, then it's gonna get attention.
Bro, but some people go like the extra mile to make it so believable though. Like you saw like that one dude that acted as if he was Travis. Like he posted that picture and he basically made the caption, "Travis is cheating." Like he made the whole like TMZ Photoshop. Like it was legit. It looked real.
See, and that's the thing that people need to start trying to stray away from. And I think that's a good thing that podcasts are starting to come up too. I think it's making social media and information that comes out there a bit more like authentic and real, like rather than you're stuck on all these clout chasers that are just doing dumb shit to get whatever.
Do anything for clout. Definitely, bro. But I swear, the thing is, I think some people try to gain their clout through negativity too. I feel like social media in general is just a hub for negativity. I mean, half the shit that you see on there has some negativity to the post. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so like everyone's just attacking one another on there just to gain some clout. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
You're like hesitant to even say anything because you're like, I know there's gonna be someone out there that is gonna say something about it, and it's like it seems like. Everyone just wants to hide behind a screen.
Exactly. There's a lot of insecurity, too. Like, a lot of people tend to share a lot of their private life on social media for the most part, but it comes down to, like, maybe trying to, like they say, what's the old phrase, like, keeping up with the Joneses? It's like, it's kind of like that in a sense. Like,
I haven't heard that. Keep the...
parents,
oh, so it's like a generational type shit. Okay. I get you.
It's basically like keeping up with like one of the like a rich family, like
keeping up with the Kardashians.
You may not feel like you're up to par with what they have. Someone posts a picture of a BMW, you might be over here driving a Toyota. some people really might get insecure over something.
Yeah, because it's because nowadays the younger generations are trying to compare themselves to those different celebrities. And I've said on this podcast, you can't fucking compare yourself to anybody because they've obviously grinded their ass off to get to that point. And one other point I was going to make is not all celebrities are trying to show off their wealth like, hey, look what I got. Maybe they're trying to show this off to say, like, to basically paint a picture like, hey, if you work your ass off and you really put passion and desire and what you care about, you could potentially be me. You know what I'm saying?
Take advantage of an opportunity.
They all make posts about that. They talk about those things, through when they're telling their stories.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I feel like it's really important too, and also like a big con is, I think a big pro is just all the funny shit you see.
Yeah, there's a lot of memes that go around. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's some of the best.
I love some of the different.
Twitter.
I love some of the different burner accounts too, like Stephen A's burner account. That shit's hilarious. Barry McCockiner.
Yeah,
that dude's fried.
Those accounts are hilarious.
He took like the profile picture. You know what? You know the dude that's always on like the commercials at like 4:00 in the morning about rehab. He goes, addiction is a disease and you can't fight it alone. That guy, oh my gosh, the curly headed glasses doctor just looks goofy as hell.
Is he even a real doctor, you think?
I bet he was a paid actor, no question. He's probably like an extra in a movie. You've probably seen him every now and again. I bet he was an extra. I wouldn't doubt that he's an extra in some movies. I mean, shit, if I'm him, I get some clout from that little commercial. I mean, people literally, I guarantee there are people on the street that come up to that guy and like, oh shit, you're the guy that was on the commercial last night.
Or you're like in a restaurant and you just glance over, you're like, oh shit, you're that guy.
Oh shit. Maybe, dude, I bet you there are some people that honestly confuse him and actually call him Barry McCockiner. I guarantee you there are some people out there that'll just randomly. How would you?
Other one,
if you see that man in public though, and you recognize him,
mind your business.
But still, why are you're up at 4 a.m. watching those commercials a lot if you can see that?
I mean, because most of the time it is like, I'm just saying that's most of the time it's on like late night TV, like 2, 3 in the morning. I mean, it's occasionally. Actually, I've seen it a couple times. Like whenever I'll be watching more, like back in the day in high school, whenever you used to ship, Yeah. Oh, I'm sick, man. I can't go. I'll watch some more every now and again, and that commercial will come on. And honestly, look, addiction is obviously not a laughing matter, but the commercial itself is just fucking hilarious, bro.
You know that other account that's real funny, Perk Nowitzki?
Oh, Perk Nowitzki's a fool.
That one is
That's bad.
That's a pretty popular one, too. I bet a lot of people know.
I think Perk Nowitzki was one of the main people that got... all right, I'm gonna fuck with you. That little Esco, he got him popping because he was one of the main ones that like retweeted it.
Like, just an account like that over time from just posting fried tweets and stuff,
they get like over 100,000 followers.
They can now put people on a platform and give them an opportunity to do something, like just posting a meme or like a video.
But then I hate those like some of those like fan accounts that'll retweet some of these stupidest shit possible, bro. Like there's one I used to follow this. I'm not gonna lie, I used to follow this Jennifer Aniston fan page because I fucking love Jennifer Aniston. But anyway, on that, huh? Oh, I'm a big Friends guy, no question. But anyway, those like fan pages will retweet some of the stupidest shit. Like I saw the other day, I had to unfollow the fan page because they retweeted some like this fake CNN account that said the limitless pill is now available. Was banned by professors and universities for years. It is now available for $29.99. Buy now. Dude, it's obviously just a fucking capsule filled with some dust. I mean, come on, dude. You never know what might be in that.
What I think's like kind of fascinating about things like Twitter is just how like it makes people go to it so much because it's like it can be so relational sometimes. Couldn't get that out.
No, you're good. What do you mean? Explain that.
As in, like, you'll see things that you relate to.
Definitely. Definitely.
And you'll be like, and you see those tweets where it's like, do we all really live the same life? Like, why are you all doing? It's funny how you can see how everybody really kind of does the same things just throughout life.
Exactly.
Up, just on different parts of the country.
There's a lot of times too. I always see like there's like a picture and there's like something weird or just messed up with it, and like you think it looking at it initially, and then you go out and you like see a quote tweet of it, and it's like exactly what you were thinking about.
Dude, and it just amazes me how some of these accounts will have like 483 followers and following 1,500, and we'll get some poppin' tweet that gets like 150,000 retweets, 480,000 likes, and all of a sudden they got 13K followers off of one damn tweet. It's like, how the hell couldn't I have thought of that, you know? Because I'd like to think of myself as a rather funny guy, you know? I think I got a somewhat good sense of humor, you know? Well, I am funny looking. That's a fact. I'm not going to lie to you. I got a 5 head right here. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I don't know why I can't think of that shit. Because I could be on...
I swear. No, yeah.
I could be popping right now if I could just fucking
I'll
think.
do it, and I'll be like, that is literally something I was thinking before I even read this tweet. Like,
I swear, dude. I swear to God.
And you'll see tweets that, like, the things that you've said, like, in your head, but didn't necessarily tweet them. Then you'll see that someone else had tweeted it.
Because some of the shit is out of pocket. Like, some of those memes, like, I'll think of some fried shit, but I'll never tweet it because it's like, dude, I don't want people seeing that. Like, that's, come on.
People on Twitter are ruthless.
Oh,
about the girl that was in a wheelchair.
dude, stand up for that dude quote tweeted and said, let's see it. I was like, oh my God. But that's the thing.
As soon
And
as I saw the picture, I was like, is somebody gonna do that? Is someone gonna be...
Dude, but that leads into our next question, because some people may ask why we don't talk about politics and social issues. Dude, I'm telling you right now, no matter what side you're on, you're gonna ruffle some feathers. No matter what. No matter what.
It's sensitive matter, regardless who you're talking to, because there's always going to be someone that sees it from the other side, and they're not going to
agree with you at all.
Pissed off, and then probably judge you from that point moving forward.
Because it's gotten to the point where if you side with one political view, you gain an enemy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just so fucked up, because some people, once they see that, let's just say for an example, they find out I'm a Democrat. Republicans will go fucking ape shit on you, trying to preach like why you're wrong. And it's like, dude, why can't we all just be friends? Just because I side with one side does not mean that you shouldn't dislike me or you shouldn't like me.
It's a matter that people should be able to talk about and should care about a lot. And it's something that everybody should be informed on. Politics is a super serious issue. It's how the society continues to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Laws continue to be established, everything. And people just get to the point to where it's always it's just such an argument every time you have the conversation with anybody from the other side.
I swear.
It gets to the point now to where I never want to even discuss politics.
Don't.
Because I think
you shouldn't.
Differently than you, or should be done different, doesn't mean I think less of you as a person, or I feel a different way towards you. Like, I don't understand why that has to matter. But
and that's how it should be. But the thing is,
social media, obviously, like,
definitely,
all the time over
people trying to flex their opinions, flex their muscles. You know,
dude. Oh my.
I just want to like stand out among it. Like,
hey, but you know what? Opinions are a lot like assholes. Everyone's got them, and they all stink at the end of the day. Okay, and it's true. It really is, because I mean, it's just.
Never heard that, but I like that.
Yeah. Heard it from a very wise man. Which will remain nameless, but a very wise man indeed. Huh?
nothing.
But still, I feel like just politics and social issues should just be left out of social media, just because, dude, like I've obviously already said, you're gonna ruffle some feathers. Like, no matter what, you're going to gain an enemy no matter what side you are on.
And that's all we got to say about politics. Won't hear us talk about
No, you will not hear us.
There's our furthest we'll ever
It's out
even
there.
go
Our
with it,
opinion.
yeah.
You know,
Yep.
we don't need to say
That's just how we feel
because
about
we don't
it.
want to talk
Don't
about
come
it.
up and talk to me about anything political. I don't.
No,
really don't
I don't want to hear that shit at all. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Libertarian. It don't matter. I don't care.
I read up on it on my own time and just keep it to myself.
I mean, whenever you meet,
And that's how it should be.
Whenever you meet somebody new for the first time, like, how often are you like, so what's your political view?
Yeah, it's not the first conversation.
So what side are you on? Are you with Trump or with?
Before we continue this conversation.
Yeah, that's the main question. Before we continue this conversation, who exactly are you voting for? Pete Buttigieg, Bernie, Donald? Who are you voting for? Because I'm going to judge you no matter what. And I'm going to tell you why you're
It's not
wrong.
the one I like. I'm just walking away.
Like Trump
Never
and
gonna talk to
like Donald.
Because, but the thing is, like me and my mom were actually having this conversation the other day. She said, because back in the day, people kept that shit to themselves and there was no issues. But nowadays, everyone feels entitled that they have to have their opinion. They have to have their opinion out there. It's just ruined it.
Country. It's
Freedom of speech, I understand that.
Go for it.
Freedom of the press, I understand. I got you. But you should just keep your fucking trap shut about the shit.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
If you're trying to have an argument with me, just keep your damn trap shut.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, throw it in the river.
Throw it in the-
Throw it in the fucking river. But, well, boys, leading on to the next question. Would you say that music has progressed or regressed when it comes to creativity and quality?
And I think this relates back to social media as well too. Like, I think it's lacked on not maybe a creativity,
Lyricism, definitely.
I think it's lacked on a quality because of how many people now tend to go through social media. Again, like clout chasing, like we said. I was literally telling him about a video I watched just the other day about how people fake getting streams and all this different stuff.
Selena Gomez.
How all these they have rooms even set up with phones and stuff.
Selena Gomez.
End up hacking and just all this random information, bro. And it takes away from all the people who are doing it authentically and trying to do it independently and doing it the right way. But yeah, I mean, you hear about album sales. Like, people on Spotify are always saying, like, if you've ever pulled up on Spotify and like a song just starts playing, you maybe never even downloaded it or maybe listened to it a few times. It's because somebody is like hacking into your account and using the Spotify just to get streams while you're not on.
And it's gotten to that point.
There's a lot of new creativity too, but at the same time, there's also a lot of artists that have got on that are like, how.
I feel like
Strictly because of the image, because of the social media aspect.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When the 2016 wave hit, like I felt like Uzi was definitely a beginner in that whole new wave in a sense, and a few other people here and there. But like now that it carried on to like this year now and everything, and last year and even 2018, because that was probably 2015, 2016 era.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I agree with you completely. There's just so many different people that tend to just be so similar in their own styles, and it just lacks
and it's
the
like,
Mhm.
and it's like,
you're right.
And what do we talk about? Like the image of, it's like, yeah, these things, like some tweets and stuff that get all this attention because it's not real. It's like it's not factual stuff. It's not like actual. It's just because it's funny. It works for people.
Exactly.
And so like artists
I
can
hate it.
they can come out doing outlandish things and doing crazy things like that. And if it attracts, like if people find that interesting, find it funny, then you're gonna be an artist.
And I'm all for like maybe do something crazy to like get some buzz for yourself. Like maybe do something a little crazy or do something maybe someone hasn't thought before, because that could go viral posting a video. That's a smart marketing tactic, a good strategy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the point to where you're just talking about bullshit and you're just saying the same old stuff and you're so similar to this person, A, B, C, and D over here, it's just getting fake.
You're not
Dude, but that's
starting to turn into a fantasy
but that's the
at that
thing,
point.
man. Everyone knows this. In most of their lyrics, the artists are capping, bro. Let's be real. I mean, because Billie Eilish said that I feel like most rappers are capping about all this, about all their accolades and everything. Yeah, that's common sense. We all know that. But that's the thing. I always wanted to go back to what you said about I'd say starting in, because like I've said before on the podcast, Kanye has mentioned a culture shift. And I feel like that culture shift occurred, I would say around like 2015, people really started sounding the same and rapping about the same shit. I think lyrically, like you pointed out, it's regressed because everyone's rapping about the same damn thing. Riding in foreigns, getting the baddest bitch, going to the club, getting fucked up. Same shit, like, different day.
I thought it was neat at first, like when Uzi and everybody first came out. I thought it was cool as hell, and it was
because they were the pioneers, and that's why people are still hung on to Uzi, because he was the pioneer of that shit.
I'm saying though, like
and Rocky.
When you get to 2017 and everything, even if people are saying some bullshit in their lyrics, like it's just a lot. Like the way of life that you're living over here is just it's so fake from who you're trying to like really be. Some people are literally just doing it for the image, and it's like it's ridiculous.
But a lot of them, like I will say,
do it for yourself.
For they get the face tats and shit.
It's not even that.
You can rap about your past because a lot of them came up from that type of environment where they were like all the things they're talking about like was true as far as like getting having to live in like just in rough areas and
Yeah, they have a come up.
Yeah.
They come from shit. Yeah,
and it's like once they get to that level, they're obviously not going to be doing those same things again because you're in the light now.
And it does take time to like grow out of that over time. Growing up in that, it gets hectic. It's a hectic industry.
So it's like,
definitely.
But don't, like you said with Billie Eilish, like don't act like these rappers and stuff didn't do those things because we know, I'm sure they have.
They just don't do it anymore. They're not that. Because Thug has talked about that. Thug has said it took, because he was on that Big Boy interview, because Thug mentioned something about it. He said that it took him some time to actually adapt to this new lifestyle. You know, he knew that he can't, and he talked about it on Adam's interview. He said you can't be as reckless. You can't just say and do anything you want because you are a brand in itself. You know, you don't want to ruin that image. But I definitely think when it comes to the instrumentals, when it comes to beats in general, I think it's definitely progressed. I definitely think over time the beats have gotten way better. Oh, definitely. But lyrically speaking, it's definitely regressed. Because the thing is, I feel like there are very few storytelling artists that are left in the game. And I've said it before. I think Mac Miller was a storytelling artist. I think Kendrick Lamar is a storytelling artist. J. Cole. I think Eminem still got that storytelling aspect too. And I definitely, people need to give Eminem his credit, man. Cordae, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. I need to start listening to those guys more because you guys have definitely told me good things, and I've listened to a little bit of Cordae. I like Cordae.
Beast Coast, you got Joey Badass. And
Joey Badass, I've heard, yeah, because Old Boy Cruz got me on Joey Badass. He's nice.
That's a good group too. You got people like Flatbush Zombies out here. There's a lot of lyrical people out here. It's just a lot of the people who are really
mainstream
running the industry. It's becoming that dumbass fantasy because of how many clout chasers there are. It's forming to that. The ones that you're seeing the most are those ones. You're not seeing these ones that are storytelling like that. Like you're not seeing people like JID as much as maybe somebody like,
because that's what the culture has shifted to.
Copycat, and it's just,
and like how you said, like I don't even necessarily disagree with the whole face tat thing. Like Sky said, he really felt a need and like it was something that he.
But the thing is,
express himself. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out here that have got some dumb ass.
I know. But my next question to you is, why does he feel the need to get a face tat though? I don't understand that.
That's them.
Bro, that's everybody's.
Yeah, I know, but that's what's so fucked up about the industry. Just because to get a face tat, that's how you're gonna immortalize yourself and to say, "Yep, this is me now." Like what the fuck?
It's because if
no, I get what you're saying.
A common person, like in workplaces, you can't even have tattoos on your arms.
That's what.
So like to have a tattoo on your
just
face,
because it's not a normal.
That's saying I'm not gonna work a regular job ever. I'm gonna live this extraordinary life.
That's what Sky said. Like he knew right when he got it. Yeah, same with Blueface. He said right when I got that, he said I knew it was time to finally sit down and try to like Blueface came in the game trolling. He knew he was, bro. He came in the game marketing in a ridiculous way on purpose, like strictly to blow up.
I'm not trying to sit here and sound like I have a problem with face tats. I don't give a damn what tattoo you get. But my question to you was, why does he feel that need though?
I'm not him. I would
because
never.
it's just it's like a dedication thing. It's like I'm dedicating myself to this. Because if I get a face tat, listen, if I get a face tat, they're not worried about any other regular, like 9-to-5 job. They're not worried.
I understand that, yes. But the thing, no, but I don't.
I don't know how.
No, what I'm trying to get at is, why has it gotten to this point where artists are starting to get face tats? You get what I'm saying? Because back in the day, and like, I'd say like the early 2000s, you didn't see a whole lot of people with face tats. You know, they were nice and groomed up, looking diesel, you know, looking damn good. Because you had the Flow Riders of the world ruin the fucking planet, Pitbull. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to start new trends.
And like I said, I don't have a problem with the face tat. I just have questions about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm questioning why exactly.
Nobody can have a problem with the face tat. Wayne's had face
tats.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't like the game's Kobe tattoo on his face.
I saw people saying that. I saw a tweet that said the CTE's kicking in. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like
it's a Kobe tribute, bro. There's no problem with that.
Industry, he can clearly do something like that. That's a complete tribute. That's like a trademark right there, bro. Like that's respect, is what that is. I'm like that was an ignorant comment, and that's like what we said initially starting off. someone just saying some bullshit to try
bullshit.
hoping people will follow up.
Yeah, be
And
like,
there's a lot of funny stuff, like I said, but there's so much ignorance.
Oh, straight ignorance.
So much.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, like I said, face tats are cool. I just don't necessarily get the reasoning behind it. But, I mean, if I were an artist, I would never get a face tat. I feel like that shit would hurt way too bad. And, oh, God, just right to your face. Just imagine a fucking thumbtack. Oh, God, dude, I can only imagine.
Face tat better than a neck tat, though.
What? You would take a face tat over a neck tat?
I bet one right here does not. I bet one on the forehead does not hurt as bad as something right here. I heard the neck is horrible.
Dude, you got bone right here, though, dude.
Almost everybody I've heard that's got a neck tattoo said they were like out of their mind just so they could get it done.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, God. See, but that's the thing. I wouldn't get neither. I mean, no. Neck tat, I don't know. Unless, like, it was like, I don't know. You know, like the one.
What do you think of Chris Brown just got the Jordan tatted on his Jordan shoe tatted on his face?
That was it was a clean shoe look, but I didn't get the whole meaning. I mean, maybe he's just, he was a fan of Jordan, but.
Jordan's on a Saturday.
Is that the early 2000s vibe?
That's with you.
See,
Come
with
on,
you.
I haven't really followed Chris Brown.
Dude, he probably doesn't even.
You don't know that song?
You don't know that song, seriously?
I don't think so.
This man's never been in love. This man's never been in love.
You are correct. You're right. I've never been in love. Way to point that out on the fucking live airwaves, motherfucker.
Well, maybe now somebody will start loving.
No. Doesn't it? No. I feel like Sid off the Ice Age. They do this every year.
Every year.
Does anyone love me? I swear to God, that's me every Valentine's Day. They do this to me every year.
What are we doing, boys?
You know, I was thinking about just going to White Castle. You know, they have the little candle dinner set up. I was thinking maybe go.
Dude, you can have a little date with yourself there, bud?
Fuck.
I don't know about White Castle would be the best meal, though.
Come through, feel bad for you, man.
The White Castle, but that's the thing. I don't know if White Castle is the best meal to have because you got to think right when you get home, it's immediately to the John.
Well, yeah, but
you're shitting your brains
White
out.
Castle's like
Immediately.
If my wife doesn't want to go to White Castle every once in a while on Valentine's Day, she ain't gonna be my wife, bro. White Castle's been doing the Valentine's Day shit since we were young, bro.
Oh no, I'm not doubting that.
Iconic. It's iconic.
No, I didn't know.
It's something every couple should experience, bro. You seen Harold and Kumar? You see how happy?
Okay, but that's the fact that they were stoned out of their mind wanting that. They were just craving it.
I'm gonna take my girl to
a fancy. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Bruce Chris.
Y'all act like I'm not trying to ball.
You ain't gonna take your girl.
I'm talking on occasion. You want to fucking do something a little different, maybe.
Okay.
It's going to get the same. I'm not trying to go to Ruth's Chris every year.
Okay, listen. If there were tiers of fast food restaurants, I think White Castle, let's just say this is A, this is Z. White Castle would be
I know. I get it.
Somewhere down here in the Y and X. You know what I'm saying?
Broaden the horizons, bud. You got a candlelit dinner at a fucking fast food joint? That's something special.
Okay, but it's at a fucking White Castle, bro. Are you shitting me? How is that romantic in its out of itself? How? I'm Cardi. I don't know. You would think that you'd take your girl out to Weber Grill, maybe to Granite City and the Circle Center Mall, maybe some PF Chang's, some Champs.
You guys are just materialistic people.
Okay, no, I'd want a nice fucking meal. I don't want a White Castle moldy
steak, not a little slider.
Yeah, not that onion slider.
I understand this. I'm saying there's 1 year. Say it's your 25th anniversary.
If I'm broke down in the
White
Castle parking lot, I'm still not going in there.
I'm gonna walk my happy ass to Subway.
All right. We're not the same.
I mean, yeah, clearly.
We're just cut different.
Yeah, we're at Ruth's Chris on Valentine's Day.
And you're over at White Castle.
We're not the same.
Next year, I'm going out the country or some shit. Fuck you.
What? You're gonna take your girl out to? That would be a nice date. Yeah. Go ahead. Go out to Denmark. Go to Legoland too. Very romantic. It'd be a hell of a time.
Get some shit going.
Oh, definitely. Legoland was the shit. Oh my God.
I did go when I was younger.
You went to Legoland?
They're the one in Florida.
Yeah, do they have White Castle?
I wouldn't doubt it. It's a pretty big area.
I don't know if they have Legoland out in Florida. They have Disneyland
No,
or Disney World.
I think it's like a part of it. There, like there's like a little Legoland.
I know there's a Legoland out in California for sure.
I don't know. I know I went when I was younger. Though.
You probably went out west, Bob. You probably didn't realize it.
I will say though, you could get like if you tell any girl you're gonna go to Ruth's Chris, they're gonna go.
They're definitely gonna put their nice sundress on and go out.
It's gonna take a real one that's really messing with
She'll
me
be really down
to go to White Castle.
I'll know she's down for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the thing, bro. But let me ask you this.
One night, you know.
Let me ask you this though. So let's just say you do go out to White Castle. Do you wear something nice for the anniversary?
Go through the drive-through, take it home.
See, that's my kicker though. I almost still want to dress up.
Oh my god, that would just be. Oh my god.
I've heard of people getting married there.
What?
Dude, yeah, dude.
Be honest. This is just an honest question. I'm not trying to offend anybody when I say this. I'm going to take a guess and say most obese couples would get married at White Castle. I think, or just some,
I got some pictures right here.
or like a low-income couple. I don't know.
White Castle wedding, there's a fuck ton.
Bro,
there's
what?
A shit ton.
Hold on. Let me see.
We need to figure out how we can get them to like see it in the corner, you know?
Definitely, we gotta work on that.
Dope as hell.
But that's weird. Weddings at White Castle.
Wedding at a White Castle?
Would you be down for a wedding? I mean, shit, you've spoken so fondly of White Castle. Would you hold your wedding at White Castle?
No, I'm not. That's a one-time deal. I'm not.
That's just a one-time.
I'd get married at that church in Vegas before I'd get married at a White Castle.
I would get married at Vegas. Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unless it's herpes. That shit comes back with you. Yeah, reference from The Hangover, if you get that. Aha. Gotta love it. Speaking of movies, the next question, baby, is Adam Sandler the greatest actor of all time?
And clearly we know he's not. Yeah, clearly we know he's probably not the greatest.
This is a very opinionated question. This is a very opinionated question here.
We were just watching Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Oh my god.
We had
masterpiece. It's hilarious. Disco. The bush. No. He goes. No, my favorite is when he's fighting Phantom. He goes, "Ooh, the bubbly." He starts sipping that bubbly.
Slit your jugular. I've done this.
He said, "I've seen this.
I've seen this. You don't want this."
I'm all the people out there that have seen this know.
The kids Vulcan pinches him to sleep. You already know if that movie.
Yeah, if you have not.
Oh God.
Zohan, go right now and go to Netflix.
But that's the thing. There's a lot of movies like that, like a lot of classic movies like that they were shown today. People would throw an absolute fit. Even if The Office was aired in today's society, I guarantee you there would be a huge uproar about that because there's a lot of controversial shit on that.
Question though, it's like when you think of Adam Sandler, like all his movies have been like gold. But it's almost like he's not even acting in them. He's just putting movies out where he's just being himself.
Dude,
most of the time,
until I saw Uncut Gems just recently, which is also a great movie. Until then, that was the first time I had seen him in a real serious thing.
Exactly.
He killed it. So it's you can
And what
see
were you saying he had said before? He was most people come up to me and say what?
He said most people usually come up to me and say that I was stoned watching your movie last night. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I can see it.
So it was good.
Movies or comedies.
It was good to have people tell him, "Wow, that was a serious role and you really did well." So
and didn't it take them a minute to get him to finally do that role?
Yeah, it took him. They pitched it to him a few.
And he did a great job. If you haven't seen Uncut Gems yet,
still haven't seen it.
He's always being himself, and so obviously his movies are gold. But to say he's the greatest actor of all time,
I'd say, in my opinion, and on my list, he's definitely top 5. He's one of my favorites, no question.
Comedian actor.
Definitely.
You're gonna put him up there. You probably put Kevin Hart up there.
You'd put Will Ferrell, no question, on that list.
Chris Rock, David Spade.
Yeah, you got stuff. There's obviously a list.
Pioneers.
What about? Wait, I forgot Rob Schneider. Would you throw Rob Schneider? Definitely.
Rob Schneider's always. That's an
They've
automatic.
done so many movies together, like in groups. Like
The Grown Ups cast. That's a.
Oh my,
group.
that's legendary. That's just a wholesome family movie. No complaints. No complaints
I
here.
swear, 1 and 2.
1 and 2. What's better, 1 or 2?
2.
what?
I love
Grown Ups.
2. Shaq's in it.
I think 2 is funny.
Pop in it, bro. Like,
Shout out Adam Sandler, man. Come on for an interview
What?
sometime.
I swear.
Hold right there.
Hopefully we can meet Adam one day.
And put your hands up like you don't care. Say ho, whoa.
He's like, "What up, Lenny? I heard we having a party tonight."
We having a little party tonight. And then he goes, and then when he's at the party and he throws that dude over the house. He goes, get out of here. He's got a bald head. Hey, Bumpy.
Oh, bro, they're fried.
So what we got in the future for ASAP from the Nat?
Let's let them know it's maybe
going
what
on?
we're.
Man, we're thinking about getting some interviews in for sure, man. The interviews definitely got some views, got some not publicity, but got some clout off of that. Definitely got way more views on our.
We're definitely gonna try
Interviews.
to start amping up our social media.
Don't say clout.
Yeah,
We're gonna
damn
be
it.
amping up.
I'm not clout chasing. I'm trying to. We're trying to release good, wholesome content here and engaging content. And that's what we're talking about with social media.
All right, we are amping up our social media like now.
We have to.
Yeah,
been
we
vague.
know it's been pretty vague and like we've just posted video segments here and there, but we're gonna start trying to liven it up and post some meaningful content, some funny things. Hopefully,
Maybe we got to get some vlogs in every now and again.
Yeah.
Feedback too. So
Yeah,
we
we
can
really
improve
give
on that.
us your feedback. Like honestly, DM us if you don't want it to be public. Like we want the feedback from everybody.
Dude, we want to engage you guys. We want to.
We're trying to get people around here to start.
If you want to come on, then hit us up. Like,
Yeah, like,
Definitely.
shoot us a
Seriously,
DM, like,
if it's not something you wanna talk
we
about,
aren't established enough to sit there and say no to somebody. If
we're
you
not-
want to come on. Let's go. Let's
Exactly.
get something going.
But like, let's do something of value on here if you are going to come on.
Yes.
Let's talk about something.
We're not just going to talk about random old Joe Johnson. I'm just making up a name. I'm just saying just any random old shit. No, we're going to make this valuable. We're going to make this a very
And
engaging
we'll shoot
conversation.
Shit, we'll shoot shit with you too. Like, if you're at least on here giving something of value, like we can obviously go derail a little bit and just go off and have a conversation like this too. Like,
Yeah.
it goes both ways. There's so much stuff you can do with
Hopefully
this.
they're making it to the end of this video so they can.
I know. I
hear
really.
this information.
Yes, let's hope.
If not, we gotta clip. We gotta clip.
We got to clip this too. Yep.
But hey, and coming to the summer too, we're gonna have some merch. We're probably gonna.
Yes, we will have some merch. We're gonna have some podcast on the lake, baby. Stay tuned. That'll be very neat. We got to get some vlogs out there, baby. We got to get a GoPro when we're going tubing, because you know Ron's gonna be whipping that son of a bitch.
Go just airborne, just smack that. I'm gonna be
Like,
oh.
subscribe, and comment as well.
Yes, sir.
Except for the Nat, we-
ASAP from the Nap. We out ya.
We out.